Welcome to another video. In this video we will add the gem device to our application and create a sign up and a login for the doctor and patients. So let's start. Before starting, if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe. So let's go to the terminal and we can also install the gem from the command line, or we can also go to the gem file and let's add the gem device here. Right, and now let's run bundle install. So the gem is installed. Now let's generate the device files. We can run rails generate device :install. Okay, so it created the device.rb file and device.en.yml file. So let's configure this application, and then let's go copy this line and go to our development.rb, and here let's paste it at the end, right, and then copy these ones and paste it in our application.html.erb. so before the yield, let's paste it here. Yeah, that's all. And let's create our new model. We'll generate device user. Okay, so it created our user model, and then migration. Let's go to the migration file and let's see which fields are added. So by default it added the email and password. So let's add a field of first name and also a field of last name, right, and then t.integer. Let's add a role, because in our application we will have 3 roles. One is doctor, and second patient, and third is admin. So let's set the default to 0, and we will set the enum in our model, right. So let's call add some validation. Null is, this should not be null. Default value is 0, and for 0 we will set this role enum in our model. Yeah, that's all. And let's also add these confirmations, confirmation token, and let's add these one as well. If we go to our user.rb, here you can see that it added the registerable, recoverable, rememberable, and validatable. So let's add the other one as well, lockable, right, and which one we added, like confirmationable, that is confirmable. That's all. And now let's go to our application and refresh. Okay, so let's restart the server here. We go to and refresh. So migration is pending. Let's run the migration. Okay, so everything is working fine. So we can go to the gem file, in the routes, and here you can see that device for is added. Let's go to /users/sign in. You can see that the login form is there, and then we can also go to sign up. It should be sign and then underscore up. Yeah, that's is there. So let's go to our model user.rb, and in here let's create an enum. In its name should be role, because we set the same value, the same table column name in our database as well. And for this one we can set, for example, the first one is doctor, or we can set the patient, and the other one is doctor, and for the last one we can set the admin, right? So there is some spacing, let's fix that. If we go to our application.html.erb, and here we can check if there is notice is present, then we can render this p tag, otherwise, because these are taking the space. So we can check if notice and then show that one, otherwise don't need to render this tag. In the same way we can check if alert, then show this one, otherwise we don't need to show that one. So you can see that the spacing is now removed. Okay, let's go to our home page, and here let's add the two buttons, sign in and sign up. Let's go to our home index.html.erb of the home, and here let's add two links. Let's add a link to, and then add a title of sign up, and we can set the route to Devise new user registration underscore path. Let's refresh. You can see that the sign up link is added. If I click on it, it takes us to the sign up form, and we can sign up as doctor. Okay, and in this path let's add a param of type, for example, and for that one let's add a type of doctor, and here let's add one more link, sign up as patient, and here we can add a param of patient. So if I go to the home page again and refresh, so let's add a br tag so that they can appear on the each line. So if I click on it, you can see that the type is added. So if we go to the view, so for now we don't have the Devise views. We can create these views by from the command line. If we go to the terminal and run the command raise generate and then Devise colon views, if I hit enter, okay, so it created all the views. If we go back to our VS Code, and here you can see that in the views the Devise folder, and then here we have the sessions and registrations. So the sign up is the registration one. If we go to the new, and if I just change the title here, if I refresh, you can see that it is this is the file that is referenced. So let's try to sign up. For example, if I write the my email and set the password, if I sign up, If I sign up, why it is not matching? Okay, you can see that I created an account. If we go to the terminal and see, so it created a new user. Let's go to our console. If we check user.last, so the last user is the name is not set because we did not have any field for the first name and last name, and the role is patient, but we created we sign up as a doctor, so that's the issue. We have to fix that one. So the email is correct, and yeah, everything is fine. So it sends us the email. So this is the link. We can copy that one and to confirm our email, because otherwise if I go to users and sign in, and if I try to log in from the email that is not verified, if I sign in, you can see that we have this message: you have to confirm your email address before continuing. So let's copy this link from here, and in the future videos we will, instead of copying the link from the console, we will actually use a local service to get the email in that service, and we can confirm the email from there. So let's copy this link from here and paste it in browser. If I hit enter, you can see that your email address has been successfully confirmed. Now if I log in, so you can see that I have been logged in successfully. So if I click on the sign up as a doctor again, it is saying that you are already signed in. So let's add a link to sign out. If we go to the index.html.erb, and then let's add a new link for the sign out path, and here we can add sign out, and the URL should be destroy user session underscore path. These are all the helper methods that are provided by the device. So for that one we don't need to pass any parameter, and here we have to pass the request type. So data, and then turbo underscore method. The method is delete, right? So if I refresh here and if I click sign out, you can see that user is now signed out, and we can now go to the doctor sign up page. So it is working fine. So let's fix the problem. Let's try to add the two fields, first name and last name, in our form. Let's copy this one and paste it here, and first field is first name, right, and the field should be text field. Okay, let's copy that one, and let's remove the autocomplete from here. Let's move this autocomplete from here as well, and from here as well, but we can set the autocomplete to the first field, so the cursor should automatically goes to the first field when we open the page. So autocomplete should be first name, and so autocomplete is when you type here, then all the emails that are stored in your browser history, that will appear here. So autocomplete will show all the data, and this here we have to show the last name. Okay, so if I refresh, so all the fields are added, and autofocus, we have to autofocus only for the first field. So if I refresh, you can see the focus is automatically on the first field. So let's try to add sign up again. If I sign up, it is saying that email already taken. Yeah, so if I sign up, it is saying that a message has been linked sent successfully. If we go to the console and copy that link, let's go to the new tab and paste it here. Email is confirmed. Let's sign in. Okay, if signed in successfully, let's go to our terminal and check the data. User.lost. So our first name and last name are still not saving. So to pass the additional parameter, we have to configure the device parameters. Let's go to our application controller, right, and then in here, before action, configure permitted params, and then only call that one if the device controller. Right, and now let's create a method, configure permitted params, right, and then in here we can use the device help method, device parameter sanitizer dot permit, and for which one we have to permit that one for sign up, right, and which keys we want to add, we have to pass the keys here, and the keys are first name, last name, and then we have additional, that is the role, right. Let's copy that one, and for the account update we can also pass the same keys. Right, so let's go to the terminal and destroy the last user, or actually we can destroy all the user. So let's go to our browser and sign up as a doctor. Let's try to set the first and last name. So if I sign up, so confirmation link is sent. Let's copy that one and paste it here. So logged in successfully. If we go to our console and check the user.lost, here you can see that the first name and last name or data is now saving, so we can show them. And if we go to the home page, and here in the welcome we can actually, here we can check if user underscore signed in, and then we can say hello. We can set it to h2. We can set it to current user dot first name, and then also display their last name. Okay, let's sign in. If we log in, you can see that this is the user name, that is currently logged in. So in this video we added our sign up functionality. In the next video we will add the login functionality. So before going, let's fix one more issue. If I sign out and if I go back to the terminal, you can see that this user is still patient. Let's configure that one. So in the form, let's go to the device form new, and here let's set the hidden field f.hidden field, and the name is role, right? And we pass the key here. You can see let's comment that out. If I refresh, you can see that we pass the key to type of doctor. So if I go to the console and see, you can show you user.roles, and in the roles, if I pass the key to doctor, it will return that value. You can see if I pass the patient, it will return the 0, and if I pass the admin, it will return the 2. So we can use this one to get the value. So in the role we can actually get value of user.roles of params of type, because in the params of type we got the value. So we are accessing this value. It will return either doctor or patient, and then in the user.roles of doctor or patient we can get the actual enum value. So if we refresh, it is saying that let's set the value to this one. If I refresh, okay, now I am signing up as a doctor. Let's try to create a new account, and doctor@gmail.com. So if I sign up, it is saying that one is not a valid role. So we can actually, here we can directly pass that string. It will automatically get that value. Let's try to create the doctor account again. doctor@gmail.com, and then let's sign up. Okay, so if we go to the console and copy the link again and confirm the account, right, let's go to our terminal and check the user.last. Okay, you can see that now the role is doctor. So in this way we configured the sign up page and according to the role. So that's all for this video, and in the next video we will create the login functionality. So yeah, keep watching and subscribe my channel.